Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to talk about feeding a 6-month-old, adding lots of variety and texture. Hi, I'm Siobhan Berry from Mummy Cooks and I'm going to talk to you about feeding your 6-month-old baby. So at this stage, you've started your baby on nice fine purees and now you're moving on to more texture and variety. Remember, at 6 months your baby can have all foods so long as you prepare them from scratch. I always advise that you prepare a family food first and then adapt for baby, much like how my recipe book is written. So what you're making sure is that there's no salt or no sugar in the food, and that any paste or any sauces you use are made from scratch. So by 6 months, your child should be on 3 meals a day of our 2-ounce or 60ml pots. Do try to maintain the portions so that your baby's milk isn't depleted too fast. When you're feeding your 6-month-old baby, you can either feed them a puree of the food that you've prepared, or you can make it into a finger food. So give yourself the option before you blend it and freeze the food. Today I'm going to show you a first chicken puree so that you can see the texture that's perfect for a 6-month-old. Remember, when you do prepare chicken, it does have a very different texture than your vegetables or say your fruit. It has like a stringy texture on your child's tongue, so you want to introduce this as early as you can so that your child will accept it. So a really good tip at 6 months is to try every different food, every different taste with your child, because this is the time that they're the most accepting of new foods and taste. So as much as you can, try to give them variety and texture. So remember, at 6 months, your baby is most accepting of new foods. If they reject a food or push it out of their mouth, it may not be the taste of the food, it may be the texture. So take it back and blend it further. So I'm going to prepare baby's first chicken puree. So I'm going to use a chicken breast, some stock, some celery, some onion and some carrot. You can prepare the stock yourself, or you can use a low salt stock cube. I use Kalo, you can use Heinz, or you could use a Boots. So next I'm going to add my vegetables to a pot over a medium heat. And then I'm going to add my stock. Just bring it to the boil before we add the chicken. So we add the stock here. Just bring it to the boil. Simmer for 20 minutes before blending. So at this point, when your chicken is cooked, you can remove it and shred it for an older baby or add it to the blender for a younger baby. Go into the blender. So as you can see, there is lots of texture there, but there's no lumps. So that's perfect consistency for a 6-month-old, and it's where you want to get to. So do try and get your child to start eating that type of texture, and therefore you can move on with more texture. So again, a perfect portion size for a 6-month-old is a 60ml or a 3-ounce pot. These are BPA free, so they're perfect for storing your child's food. Remember, after 2 hours, your baby's food needs to go into the fridge before it goes into the freezer. If your baby is able for even more texture, what I suggest is shredding the chicken and placing it on top. So there we have it, we have our meal for our 6-month-old to batch cook and to freeze for future use. So thank you for watching our food for a 6-month-old. Please do check us out on mummycooks.com for further advice and recipes.